Greetings, mesdames and messieurs. Well, we're up at the North Road. We're setting up. So, Mr. Curlybeard and I decided to put in a running pole set here. Pardon me. So I just knocked down a tree. I put a V-notch with the chainsaw, and not a moment too soon because I ran out of that go-go juice stuff we use. And this will not be a how to trap. This will be how the sets that I prefer to use. As you can see, Curly's getting rigged up with the 120 in this running pole set. We're at the back end of a cut on the north part of my grounds. And on the way in, we noticed a lot of fisher tracks. Now, if you hang your boxes upside down on a tree, meaning the trap at the bottom, the meat at the top, it seems to have great success with marten and fisher. If you hang it the other way, however, you will catch marten, and I'm not going to say you're not going to catch fisher, but it wouldn't be a preferred set. The fisher has to work too hard to get into the box. A good, well, actually, the former 01 that I used to trap under, one winter, had actually seen tracks where the fisher didn't even bother with the set. He just kept on going. So my personal favorite is a running pole. And not only with the running pole set can you target mink, marten, fisher. You'll see that there's a gap here underneath. You've seen this on my channel before. You've seen this on Trapper Joe's channel. If you skirt all of this in right here, from like Curlybeard's knee all the way in, you can hang a snare or two underneath this this tree here, because lynx will have a tendency of circling around that tree or right underneath your box. You could also, you can see that this tree had some green branches on it. You can also cut your way right through. If it were me, I'd go right through here. And you can kind of make a little trail that you know they're going to catch onto and follow in. You can hang lynx snares there. And to continue on, you'll see where our bikes are here. Like I say, we're at the back end of a cut. So we're right on the transition area between the larger trees and where the cut actually ended. So you can see we have a lot of small alders. Well, if there happened to be a number of fox running the area, the way I would set this up, now my running pole set is approximately 30 feet away, 40 feet away. You can see the trail that Curly and I walk in on. You can kind of skirt that with a few branches, hang a drag pole, deadly for fox. And that's pretty well the reasoning behind why I like the running pole sets. You're kind of targeting marten, mink, and fisher, but you could also hang snares for lynx and fox. So that's the first set of this string done, and we're working our way back towards the truck. So stay frosty. We'll see you down the line. Okay. So I showed you the spot where I would put a snare, and I'm putting a snare there. So all I did, like the elapsed time was 3 minutes maybe. I just basically walked through. I broke the branches, just creating a path for something to travel on through. No, not something. This is quote unquote a lynx set. So there's the snare hanging in place. Now I just come through here like a bull in a china shop, busting branches, and I threw everything away. Now the good news is with lynx, you don't have to go too crazy with the blocker poles. Maybe not necessarily a chin lifter, but just a couple of branches to make them go paw first. And that's it. We'll back up and take a shot from the box. Thank you, Curly. So there you have it. So that whole time it might have taken me 10 minutes to rig that up. So you can do the same thing with boxes on a tree. You can hang snares underneath because lynx have a tendency of circling. But you can see how one set you can put out multiple traps. And if you had wolves running your trap line, you could probably even go one step further, pick the good game trails around your sets, and hang a few wolf snares. Anyways, till we turn you back on, see you down the line. Alright, mesdames and messieurs, this is the second trap in the string. You can see it's face up on an evergreen. And the reason why I do this is because, well, sometimes we just have time constraints. But the great part about this set is if you're trapping close to civilization and you're trying to avoid domestic animal catches, it's probably one of the best sets you could do. Mind you, I guess if a cat really wanted to get in there, it could. I'm fortunate enough, I'm quite far from town, but even still, I border the highway, and there's certain zones that people like to stop and let their dog out and use the washroom, do their thing, stretch the legs. So usually around those areas, this is the way I'll set up my boxes. Again, it's just to avoid domestic animal catches. Alright, see you on down the line.